What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to the Sunweb career mode final episode of the Giro today. We're currently 4th of the GC. If you haven't seen the previous episode, then I highly recommend you to do so. But we'll start this episode with a time trial between Levico Terme and Breccia. Did I just say time trial? But a very flat road actually between Levico Terme and Breccia, 150 kilometers today. The gap between 4th and 3rd of the GC is 25 seconds. So we're gonna have some work to come back on Vincenzo Nibali in the final 3 stages. But I believe in Buchmann. Although I don't believe I don't believe in him to win today. We'll still try our best either way. And we're on the way for this 18th stage of the Giro. Verona and Simonsen on a +5 today. Hey, go on. We're winning today with Verona and Simonsen. You've heard it here first. I mean, he's a regen, so you can't hear it anywhere else. And I don't think I've said I was going to win with Verona and Simonsen. So technically speaking and mathematically speaking, it's logical that this is the first time you've heard it. But we'll glance over that detail. Already some riders are going in the breakaway. We've got Zamparella, Dondeuse, Rudy Mollard, Sebastian Langeveld, and Matteo Bussato. Are we going to send someone in the breakaway? Absolutely not. We're going to rest our team and hope for the best ahead of tomorrow's mountain stage. We're going to take a look at the profile, obviously, of what awaits the riders. Breccia, Aprica, it's a tough one. There you go, that's some solid words here. And Bormio, Ponte di Legno, Tonale. Now, if I'm correct, this stage could be a madness on PCN 2010. I know I'm not going to be able to replicate that today, but I'd have loved if I had been able to. There's only 13 kilometers remaining today before the final sprint of this Giro. I mean, what is likely to be the final sprint of this Giro. There's only 3 stages left, a time trial and 2 mountain one. So this is the final chance for the sprinters to try and grab a win. We've got our train ready with Matej Mohoric, Max Walscheid, Nicolas Arndt, and Verona and Simonsen. Obviously, Buchmann, as always, is in the wheel. I thought that we're closer to the line than we actually are, so we're gonna put Chad Hager back in the train, just to like give us some rest, or at least give Matej some rest. We're going to launch the sprint with Matej with about 5k to go. But the sprinter teams are making their first appearances. You've got the Duquesne quick step here of Elia Viviane, just pointing the tip of their nose. Small hill here that will allow our train to take the lead with just under 5 kilometers left before reaching Breccia. Verona Simonsen is in the best position he's ever been in his entire career. I don't know if that's a true statement, but we'll back that. And there goes the sprint. Max Walscheid starts with Nicolas Arndt, Verona Simonsen, and Emmanuel Buchmann, sorry, in the wheel. Verona Simonsen still well and truly in the wheel of Nicolas Arndt. We're going to launch the sprint now. It's a bit late. Actually, it's very shit actually, because the win today is going to be for Dylan Groenewegen, who jumps Gaviria on the line. Sagan, Bauhaus, Ackermann, Viviani, Bonifazio, Baska. Emmanuel Buchmann finishes ahead of Verona Simonsen. Wow. Wow, he's shit. Jeez. Wow, I didn't expect that. I expected like a top 5. Right, to no one's surprise, Groenewegen gets the win. The GC will not change. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's go for the 19th stage of the Giro. And we're on the way for this 19th stage of the Giro between Breccia and Aprica. 194 kilometers today. A lot of climbs. Obviously, the climb of Aprica that the riders will undergo twice. The Trivigno and mainly the Passo di Mortirolo or del Mortirolo. I don't know which article I'm meant to use here. So we'll go with del Mortirolo. Buchmann +3 today. Huge boost for Buchmann. With Kemner, okay, we might we might be able to do something for once. I don't know. It's the end isn't hard though. It's tough to make any gaps in this race. We're going to send Matej Mohoric in the break. Now, the reason I'm doing that is that I'm hoping that maybe with some luck, Matej Mohoric could be in the leaders group following the Mortirolo, and we'll be able to like use him in the descent towards Africa, even if there is a 13-kilometer climb following the Mortirolo. But for now, I guess we'll settle with Mohoric in the break. I'm not going to settle with the counter-attack from Giulio Ciccone though. Alright, and we're halfway through the stage, so we'll take a look at the breakaway. We've got Simon Geschke for CCC, Kevin Rivera once again for Androni Giocattoli, Jan Bakelans once again for Top Sport, Matej Mohoric for us, Gazzara for Vini Fantini, Felix Groschardt now once again for Lotto Soudal. I feel like there's a lot of there's very little newcomers in those breaks. Carlos Alberto Betancourt, Dyer Quintana once again, Davide Formolo, Giulio Ciccone, Rudy Mollard, Mikel Nieve, Pim Littard and Alessandro De Marchi. Quintana's presence though is surprising. Well, no, not surprising. The one surprising person missing, I suppose, in the breakaway is where is he? Who's mountain leader? It's Marc Soler from Movistar, and he's stuck in the peloton. He's stuck in the peloton because he was only 12 minutes behind us in the GC, and the peloton didn't give him a free breakaway pass. Unlike Dyer Quintana, who is going to potentially take a lot of points here for the mountain classification, starting with the 32 points available in Africa in just over 11 kilometers now. Okay, we're approaching the summit of the Trevino. I've let Matej Mohoric get dropped from this group for, purely tactical reasons. There you go. Because he's the best descender in the peloton, so he's going to be able to catch a lot of energy back in the descent, and also get some time back keep the time on the peloton, yeah, he's just there to try and retain his energy. He's currently 7 minutes clear of the peloton who accelerated for a long while, which resulted in the breakaway being destroyed. But then they kind of stopped, so it allowed Chadaiga and Jeff Pesci to come back in the main group, so I'm quite grateful for that. Yeah, we're probably gonna next time. I'm probably gonna see you. Sorry for the next time in the Mortirolo. Alright, the summit of the Mortirolo is in 3 kilometers for the breakaway. We're now going to try something. As I said, I'm going to try like some huge tactics because that's the only thing I've got going my way here. Matej, mate, do you mind getting dropped, please, by Betancourt? Or is that too much to ask? Good. It appeared to be too much to ask, Matej Mohoric. Just pace 1 and don't do anything. Wait. Why has Kemner dropped Buchmann? What happened here? Interesting. Let's have Mohoric back to a steady rhythm of like 60, 70. And let's have Kemner pace at an actual rhythm. He's dead. Good. Great. 2.9k to go until the summit of the Mortirolo for Leonard Kemner, who's now being overtaken by Emmanuel Buchmann. Buchmann taking the race into his hands now. We're going to come back on Kevin Rivera. Geraint Thomas is the one chasing us down. Alright, geez. Okay. 1 minute 20 is the gap between Mohoric and Buchmann. And then 15 seconds is the gap with Geraint Thomas. I'm gonna need to time that perfectly, because if I do not, I'm fucked. If I don't time it perfectly, I'm fucked. Buchmann's energy is going low, but however, behind they have stopped behind. Come on. Matej, mate. Matej, I beg you. Matej, please stop pacing. Good. Buchmann is now in the wheel of Matej Mohoric. And Matej Mohoric is going to do the descent. Alright, we've got We have a good strategy for once. For once, we might be looking at something decent. 1 minute is the lead of Matej Mohoric and Emmanuel Buchmann over the group Geraint Thomas, Bauke Mollema, Adam Yates, Vincenzo Nibali, Mikel Landa, and Simon Yates. The descent is like there's 13 kilometers left in said descent. The one thing I'm worried about is that Mohoric is a good descender, Buchmann isn't. So even if I do get some energy back, Buchmann could get dropped by Mohoric's rhythm, and that truly isn't something I'm wishing. We've reached the bottom of the descent. The lead is still 1 minute for Emmanuel Buchmann and Matej Mohoric. It's now going to be a time trial between them two. We're first going to give water to Buchmann because he's going to need it. Go on, Matej, mate. Go on. Alright, good. Matej Mohoric and Emmanuel Buchmann against Landa, Thomas, Nibali, the Yates brothers, and Bauke Mollema. Where we could be fucked. Or maybe we'll try and we'll maybe do something. I don't know. Maybe we'll pull out madness, or maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't know. Let's take a look at what happens. 12k to go though. Mohoric is doing a stellar job today. Like he's genuinely being completely crazy, and I'm all there for the taking. And I think that's going to be the end. Buchmann has been caught up by the Yates brothers, Mollema, Landa, and all that. And I've got no yellow. Mollema is being let go by said group. He's a minute ahead already. He's going to make a mad comeback, you know, like a genuinely mad comeback. I feel like for Bauke Mollema. I mean, the aim is simple. We just need to stay in this group now. I've messed up my chance already, so I guess I kind of have to follow the rhythm and just be a passenger or a bystander in this finish. How can they attack, fam? You've been chasing me for the entire climb. They're nuts. They're genuinely are mad. I mean, I can't sprint. The win today for Demarchi though, ahead of Davide Formolo, Grossartner, Ciccone. We're going to, as always, lose some time. We're going to lose another 30 seconds on this group. I think that's my Giro finished. I think that's my hopes of a GC top of a podium gone, I think, sadly. We've tried something. I tried to be I tried to do something I rarely do, which is take risks. It didn't pay off. It didn't pay off at all here, because we've lost another 30 seconds on the group ahead of us. GC wise, we're now a minute behind Nibali's. Sorry, a minute behind Nibali, 124 behind Yates, and 144 behind Geraint Thomas. I have no idea as to how I'm going to make up for that time in this stage. So yeah, I guess 4th place is what we're going to settle for. I'll still try to get some points, but I really can't guarantee anything now. Right, Ponte di Legno, Bormio Ponte di Legno. It's the final mountain stage of this Giro. And once again, we're going to try something. We're going to try exactly the exact same as yesterday. Early on, I said that this stage, I used to pull madnesses on PCM 2010. So I guess it's time for me to do a throwback and like visit my old memories of the younger me, who was small and couldn't speak English. So, well, actually, it's just me now, I guess. No, but back in the days I used to do career modes with Saxo Bank, sorry. I only did career modes with Saxo Bank. Like I probably had like a solid 20 or 30, always with Saxo Bank, and I'd always sign for some reason Damiano Cunego, because he was a pure beast in that game, if I remember correctly. And on this stage, I remember I used to pace with my entire team until the intermediate sprint here, sorry. And then I'd attack with, again, my entire team, and it worked. Like, Cunego was on his own at the Forcola de Livigno, and then he'd hold on until the end of the race to win by like 50 minutes or something, which was fun, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I was playing on easy, and the opposition was I wouldn't say trash, but I'll go with absolutely abysmal. Okay, sit rep with 66 kilometers left in this stage. We've got a 3-man group at the front. Nora Quintana, Rafa Maica, Giulio Ciccone. Following this group, we have a 12-man group with Nance Peters, Dar Quintana, Gazzara, Alessandro De Marchi, yesterday's winner, Simone Petilli, Matej Mohoric, Patrick Conrad, Felix Groschartner, Marc Zoller, Pierre Latour, Lawson Craddock, and TJ Van Garderen. This group is 1 minute 13 behind the trio in front. The peloton is about 10 minutes behind now, with only Buchmann and Kemner left in the group. But we'll try either way to try. Well, we'll try to come back with Chad Hager, Jeff Piercy, Nikas Arndt, and all these lot to see if we can get some additional help towards the end of the stage, especially in the Paso de Gavia. Alright, 4 kilometers left. We're going to attack with Emmanuel Buchmann as the slope was becoming a bit, less important. They're all following me though, which just not what I wanted. It just isn't what I wanted. And we've lost Kemner by doing that as well. Okay, well, let's stop for a second, get some energy, and come back. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I was expecting to have a small exit ticket, like a 30-second window would have been enough, I think. Alright, Buchmann, second attempt. Come on. Before the summit, Emmanuel Buchmann attacks, trying to come back on Matej Mohoric, and we are going to come back on Matej Mohoric, so that's already a good point. Good. We've got Mohoric, then Buchmann, Quintana, Nibali. No, Matej, mate, you can't draw Buchmann. De Marchi, can you fuck off? Right, is that available? Is that a viable option? Thank you. Mohoric, Buchmann, Nibali, Quintana, De Marchi, Thomas, then Landa, Roglic, Hagen, all these lot. Okay, it's the exact same situation as yesterday, except this time I've got Nibali with me, and Nibali has all the interest in the world of pacing. Like, he genuinely needs to pace to gain time in the GC. Right, we finished the descent. So we've got Nibali, Mohoric. Oh wow, Nibali really wants to attack. Geraint Thomas is only 25 seconds behind though, but Nibali really wants to attack. He's extremely valiant today, the shark from Messina. Matej Mohoric trying his best to try and chase down on Vincenzo Nibali, but he's just not good enough of a climber to do so. We're going to stay in this peloton in the meantime and wait for something to happen. I don't know what it's going to be though, and maybe it's going to be an attack from Simon Yates actually. Attack by Simon Yates. Let's follow Mikel Landa because he appeared to be quite decent in the last few stages there. Leonard Kemner, mate, you can also try and make your climb. Just have fun. Buchmann V2 still following Mikel Landa. It's Nibali who chased it again. Where's Thomas? Thomas is down. Geraint Thomas is gone. Geraint Thomas is out. 5 kilometers to go and Geraint Thomas is no more. That's big. That's big. The Giro has been lost for Geraint Thomas in the final 5 kilometers of the Giro. That is massive. That is incredibly big. And that's also exactly what she said. But geez, we're looking at like, this is madness. This right there is pure madness. Geraint Thomas is 1 minute 15 down. He's gonna try everything he can to recover from that, but I'm not sure anyone can recover from that. 40 seconds in the lead. You've got Mikel Landa, who's going to make a decent jump in the GC. Why isn't like someone like Simon Yates attacking right now? Like, genuinely, why? He's got everything to win. I'm going to pace because even if I get overtaken by, like, I don't know, the rest of this group, I'm going to distance Geraint Thomas, sorry, as much as I can. Even if, as I said, if I lose time on Yates, Nibali, Mollema, Landa, Pinot, Koenigsegg or whatever, I'm still gonna try and I mean do well. Vincenzo Nibali has no energy left as well, so he would have been dropped. Wait, so Thomas is there. Nibali finishes with myself and Yates. Geraint Thomas is going to lose more than 2 minutes. The GC just fully changed in the final stage of this Giro, and it's just brilliant. What a stage! The drama is, I mean, there's so much has happened in that stage, and once again, it was Sunweb who tried to kick everything off. Geraint Thomas loses 3 minutes. 3 minutes lost by Geraint Thomas on the final stage of the Giro. Well, prior to the time trial. That is massive. Proper massive. GC wise, Bourman is now third. We've managed to gain 20 seconds again on Vincenzo Nibali. Did he lose some time? He did. He lost 20 seconds as well. Again, that's huge. That's huge. That's the opportunity maybe of a second place that just got opened. Although there is a descent in the time trial, so downhill. Sorry. So no, we'll probably settle for third. But third was really unexpected and unhoped for when we started this stage. We're still second in the points-ification. Ciccone has walked over the mountain. Kanegoi is going to win best young rider. Movistar is still the best team. But let's go for the final time trial, I think in Verona. Yep, in Verona. 15 kilometers to crown Simon Yates on this Giro. It's been 3 riders and we've already got someone. Max Walscheid. He didn't have the greatest Giros of all. This lad. Actually, he's had a very shit Giro. I think it's a top 5 in the first stage. And apart from that, that was basically it for Walscheid. A podium, sorry. Then a 3rd place. And then... Oh, 2nd place as well here. But that's it. That's it. So he really had a disappointing Giro. Even if it was a very hard race for non-climbers. So we'll give him that. I'm pacing way too much in this time trial actually, and that's not good because Max Walscheid is going to get dropped in the climb of Torricelle, 5% gradient for 4 kilometers. The maximum slope being of 7.7%. Alright, we'll still we'll make the entire time trial with Max Walscheid. How many riders ahead of him? There's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Oh wow. Okay, great. So there's not brilliant. He's so shit. Zanders Bizigitov though is about to take provisional time, provisional first in Verona, well in Torricelle, but probably the same will be applied to Via Marsala and Verona. There you go, minute 5 quicker than Timo Willems. Sounds like wait, who has a name similar to Timo Willems? Oh, I don't know, I just linked Timo Willems with Timo Werner, who's a player from Leipzig in football. Pierre Barbier takes 2nd, Max Walscheid actually takes 2nd. Big up Max Walscheid, go on lad, go on son, you've got this, easy. Timo Willems in the descent towards Via Marsala. It's not a hard time trial, but the descent I feel like is going to help massively someone like Vincenzo Nibali. I mean now I'm settled for 3rd. I don't think I'm going to lose 120 over Geraint Thomas. I don't think I'm going to gain 40 seconds on Vincenzo Nibali. So yeah, I guess I'll settle for 4th. Willems crosses the line in 1st place in Verona. But Bizigitov will take provisional first. Not sure how long this time will last, knowing that Yellow Donders is coming in hot very I mean soon. Walscheid across the line in Verona is going to be 2nd, 37 seconds behind Zanders Bizigitov, and Yellow Donders takes provisional pole. Okay, next up on the line is going to be Per Søren Simonsen for us. He's had a good time. He's had a very good time trial. Fighting with the likes, I think, of Jascha Sütterlin. So overall, a very solid performance from the Swedish. Actually, a bit behind Sütterlin in the same time as Sebastian Schoenberger or Yellow Donders, actually 25 seconds behind the French time trial champion in real life, Benjamin Thomas. Alright, we've got both Jeff Pesci and Chad Hager currently on the road. Chad +3 today, so I'm looking forward to this time trial. I really am. I feel like there is a decent performance in the legs of our American today. He's behind Fausto Masnada and ahead of Jonathan Caicedo. I don't know. I'm really expecting something good here. I don't know why. Maybe it's the fact that he's got a +3, which puts him 81 time trial. Might be that. I don't know. Who knows? No, but I truly think that Chad has something in the locker today. Across the first intermediate, it's first place. 13 seconds over Raniero Troia from I think that's Androne. I'm gonna guess that ANS is Androni Serramenti. We've got Jeff Percy as well, as I said on the road. His fitness level has really been lacking in this Giro, which is a shame because I feel like he could have done something, but sadly he got his work cut out. Chadega across the line in Verona. Is it going to be first place? Most likely, yes. It is 12 seconds quicker than Raniero Troia. In the meantime, we've had Matej Mohoric starting his time trial, Jeff Percy in the descent towards Via Masnada as well. But we've taken first place, and I mean, it's nice, isn't it? Okay, things have changed because there's a bloke called Rohan Dennis. Never heard of him. But he's taken first place, 10 seconds quicker than Chadega, which means that there's no chance I'm winning this time trial. I'll settle for like a top 5 though with him, I suppose. But we've also got Leonard Kemna now on the track as Mohoric crossed the line in 10th position in the exact same time as Jeff Pierce. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of riders within 35 seconds. 35 seconds behind. Felix Groschartner second first place. Wow. Mad. That's not something I saw coming. Anyway, Kemna across the line in the first intermediate. 20. Andre Amador, what now? Whoa. Hell nah. Hell nah. Damian, fam. What's happening? What do you mean Damian Caruso is 15 seconds quicker than Chad Hager in a time trial? That's a no from me. I highly disagree with what's been put out in front of my eyes. Buchmann though, yo, Emmanuel Buchmann could win today. Look at these stats. Look at these stats. +5 for him as well. Nah, go on. Go on then. You in the headband, you are different gravy, Buchmann. Different gravy for Emmanuel Buchmann today. As always, Nibali is going to follow him like in Plan de Cornes. We're behind Geraint Thomas. Big loser, big loser of this Giro. Alright, let's take a look at the time trials in Torricelle, currently led by Sebastian Koenig, the white jersey, who's most likely going to overtake everyone in Via Marsala as well. I don't know where he is. We'll take a look at him in 10 seconds quicker than everyone. How surprising. Primož Roglic, most likely with first place. Indeed, Geraint Thomas, first place. Same second as Primož Roglic. Emmanuel Buchmann. Can it be a good time? And it is. It's currently first place for Emmanuel Buchmann. Come on. We've started the descent now towards Via Marsala. I mean, I'm not going to do great compared to Nibali. I'm 18 seconds quicker than him. It's not going to be enough to like win this time trial, but you know what? It's fine. No, sorry, no, it might be enough to win the time trial, but it's not going to be enough to overtake him in the GC. Yates 22 seconds down. Yeah, I think Yates he knows he's got the win in the bag. He can slow down as well. Second intermediate, Buchmann still in the lead over Primož Roglic, 6 seconds quicker than the Slovenian rider from Movistar. Final 2 corners of this Giro for Emmanuel Buchmann, taking the right-hander now. Final 200 meters, Buchmann sprints across the line. It's first position for Emmanuel Buchmann, 22 minutes and 11 seconds, which will give him the win of this time trial. Second place will be Roglic, third Geraint Thomas. Nibali brings him 5th place, 20 seconds to save his second position. But the winner of the 2020 Giro d'Italia from Mitchelton Scott, Simon Yates, who finishes 7th of this time trial. The GC leaders have done well today, but Emmanuel Buchmann was just a class above the others. Yates wins the Giro 42 seconds ahead of Nibali 1 minute dead ahead of Buchmann. Then Geraint Thomas, Primož Roglic, Bauke Mollema, Adam Yates, Mikel Landa, Sebastian Koenig, and Rigoberto Urán to complete the top 10. The best climber is Giulio Ciccone. Now, before we continue, I think mathematically speaking, I was potentially going to be able to overtake Yates in the points classification, but because he finished 7th, I think he's going to bring that home as well. He doesn't. He does not. We're going to bring at least something home. Emmanuel Buchmann wins the points classification for 3 little points ahead of the winner of the Giro. You know what? I'll take for a darker shade of pink, commonly known as purple. I guess we'll take that. Sebastian Koenig wins the best young rider classification, but that was not a surprise for anyone ever since Bernal's retirement. And the best team is the Movistar. I mean, I wanted to get at least a win in this episode with Buchmann. I guess there's no better way to end the episode than on a dub. Maybe I would have hoped for, I don't know, like 20 more seconds on Vincenzo Nibali, but that was just not meant to be. 3rd place with Buchmann. I feel like I could have done better. There's some stages where I lost time, I shouldn't. There's some places I tried to take risks, I shouldn't have. But I mean, I'm grateful because if it hadn't been for Bernal's retirement, I wouldn't be 3rd. And also, I'm happy because I took risks, and by taking risks, I've managed to get rid of Geraint Thomas in yesterday's stage, and that is fully due to well, what I decided to do with him, with Buchmann and Mohoric and Kemner. So the 3rd place may be maybe not what I wanted, but I guess I'm happier to get 3rd by attacking than like 2nd by being a moron. Nibali. But no, okay, 3rd is nice, and we get the points classification as well. What was the points repartition today? I got 25. Yates got 7. Okay, my maths must have been wrong, because I thought the gap was 24 points between him and I, which would have explained why I wouldn't have won. But I did win, so this is good. Mountain, as we said, Ciccone, sorry, Koenig, best young rider, and Movistar best team. Alright, well, that's where we're going to wrap this episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. That would really mean a lot. I'm trying to storm through the career mode so that this could be finished by New Year. Yeah, there's only 27 days left, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to try my best to upload as much as I can. Not sure I'm going to be able to keep up with the rhythm, but you'll never know. And yeah, as I said, if you've enjoyed the episode, do leave a like down below. If there's anything you want to say, then please feel free to address it in the comments down below. I reply to nearly everyone. Yeah, I shall see you for the next episode of the Sunweb career mode, which will be the Dauphiné Libéré. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.